Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome to another first flight video. I think I've got it working both on Rumble and YouTube now. I just got a quick little bit of background music here. I wasn't quite ready for it to start the way it did, but it's up and running, so we're going to go ahead and do this. This is the new video, or the new aircraft by Orbix. It is the Pacific Aerospace P-750 XSTOL. This is short takeoff landing. Comes with multiple variants, one for parachuting, one for cargo, one for agriculture, and one for passengers. So it does come with 4 versions. Several different several different liveries for each one. It's quite a beastly little plane. And let me just real quick, like I said, I'm just going to grab some just a little background noise music. Didn't get my normal intro in. That's okay. And still having issues with my remote. My remote, my damn controller. So I don't have access to my drone worth a damn. And let's see what we got here. Got a turboprop, extra luggage, cargo underneath, a dozen seats, 2, 4, 6, 8, I think, 8 seats and 2 crew. But we're not going to here to review this thing as much as we are to fly it. Let's go on, jump inside. I don't need this, I know where the hell I'm at. Take a look around the cockpit real quick. What is this? Oh, tablet. Okay. A little bit older. Garmin style. Okay. We can live with that. A USB jack. That's funny. Plugs in the old cigarette lighter. It's a turboprop. We got adjustable prop. We got the engine condition. It shouldn't be much of anything. Ground idle. Flight idle. Yeah. Elevator trim input, autopilot master, pretty basics. Cockpit door, that open. Yep, that opens. I'd expect nothing less from Orbix. Of course, I don't think they've ever. Have they made a plane before, or is this one of their first planes that they've actually made? Pitch trim, rudder trim, pitch aileron trim. Nav light. Forward to close, forward. Okay. Not that door open. Brake. It's the only one we need. Shut the brake off. Now we're gonna mess with fuel. We're just gonna fly. Got very, very good visibility. Well, being a turboprop, we'll run it up a little bit. Up the flight idle. I don't think I have. I think I got some flaps. Yeah, I got one notch of flaps down. Not even sure what rotate is at this thing, but it's supposed to be XSTOL, so let's see if we can get off at 60. Nope. 70? Yeah, we get off at 70. She's struggling to stay up there. Goes the speed. Wheels up. Flaps up. Visibility seems a bit low. Yeah, well, maybe not. We'll try it in VR later and see just how the visibility is. It's like a really high dash. I can't see anything. I thought I put the gear up, but apparently I didn't. Why is the gear not working? Flaps button's working, gear's button not working. Okay, we'll go ahead and put the gear up manually. Where's the gear? Well, tell me this thing, does this have fixed gear? I don't think so. Does it? Oh, yeah, it does. That's why the gear's not going up. It's fixed. Okay, well, that solves that problem. There's nothing wrong with my button. There's just something wrong with the plane. Doesn't have retracting gear. Alrighty, well, we're going to head on up. Get the throttle all the way up there so it's open right up. Prop pitch back a little bit. Get her speed up. I love my turboprops. You can tell, I'm pretty sure that this thing will be fun with bugger. I still can't. Pretty wild that it's got fixed gear. Yes, that wasn't thinking that that would be an option. But on the other side of the coin, it does make the vehicle lighter. So it should take off in shorter distances. Does fly fairly well. The trim is really touchy. Rotates very quickly. Responds well to the controls. Got a pretty decent amount of rudder input. Sorry about my voice. Excuse me, I'm still getting over this cold. Kicked my ass for 2 days. Not much I can do about that. Mother Nature decided that it wants to give me a nasty cold. Let's hope I'm over it by next week. I've got stuff to do. Got one of those, you know, crazy busy weeks coming up and then nothing for several months. I guess that'll give me more time to do crazy crap in flight sim. Let's see how it does going down the hill. Watch, make sure we don't overspeed it. See how it does in a dive. Hello, Mr. William Kelly, how are you? Welcome, welcome to the first flight of the P-750 XSTOL. Putting it through its paces. So far, I like the aircraft. I don't like the visibility from inside the aircraft at all. Like, it's got this giant visibility, but it's also got like this giant. That view's not bad. Maybe if I pull that one out, my head's up higher. Well, that's a better view. I guess I could live with that. Like I was just saying, so far it's good. I couldn't figure out why the gear wouldn't go up. It's because it doesn't have retractable gear. So that's probably a pretty damn good reason why it didn't work. I don't like the interior view. I don't like where the... This view is not bad, but the standard... wrong one. The standard cockpit views, you can't see anything. You can see like nothing, even though it's got all this glass. I think the head's too low, even though the thing's way down there. Guess I'll do more when I can get it in VR and I can try to adjust that a bit. But this view is not bad. You tip it up and pull back. Pretty stable. I haven't played with the autopilot. It took off. Rotate was about 70 knots. It is supposed to be a stall vehicle, not one knots with flaps in. Real responsive. You know, it's very stable. Of course, that's that tipped up wing design is very stable. Alright, I can't wait to get my voice back. Next week I'll get my F's back. Or start to. Those 7 days my F's back. I can speak again. It's good turner speed. Getting pretty close to overspeeding it. Gotta watch that. Funky looking plane. Looks like that little tiny one there. Oh crap! I can't think of the name of it. The little bush plane that you get with the base package with the sim. Looks like somebody took that and beefed it up with extra seats and a turboprop. Yeah, it's kind of like a low-wing Caravan. It's got the extra cargo underneath, 8 seats, 4 rows of seats, or parachute. It comes with a cargo model, parachuting model, passenger model, and agricultural model like crop dusting. So it does come with 4 different models. I'd probably compare it to the Caravan more than anything other, except it's a low wing, you know, non-retractable gear, low wing, short takeoff and landing turboprop. But it's supposed to be extremely short takeoff and landing. We'll play around with it. Go over to the house, make sure everything's still there. Yeah, they haven't changed it. They haven't fixed my garage yet. It's still on the wrong side of the road. Looks like there's been a lot of people flying up on Montreal since the update. Oh, I can't wait to get my voice back. It's cold, but I wanted to fly this thing right away. Looks like I got it working over on Rumble finally. I now know there's an extra setting I have to do. No, I would think the Caravan's probably got a much better view than this beast does, but this does have good side views. I don't know. It's got this massive glass cockpit. It's just hard to see anything out of it. But all in all, it's pretty decent bird. I think it was $24 US. I think that's what it came out to. It does have its own little tablet with all the stuff on it that I haven't played with yet, because as soon as I play with it, I'm going to crash it. I'll check that out another time. But I actually got time to do that stuff. Today is just to fly it and try not to die. You know, the important stuff. Let's get her up to 4,000 feet. Try to stall with it. Should have some pretty decent stall characteristics for that pitched up wing. That tends to make the planes stable on its own. What do we got for climb? 1,600 feet a minute climb. Just about all it can do. Say much more than that, it's gonna not like it. According to the gauge here, the stall is at 80, which is going to be a lot. It may. It very well may. I think that may have been one of the switches on the on this. There's something about a 750 on there. There's other. Oh, ground power units. Oh, yeah, there it is. I just don't have it on. So yes, it's there, sort of. I'm starting to like the 750 that I have. I finally got it working properly, and I think I am just going to go ahead and spring for the lifetime on it, so I can get all the extra features. Alright, we're at 5,000. Hell, we went 1,000 above where we were going to go. Okay, we got the throttle off, got the nose a little high. Let's see what she does. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to spring for the pay well. Let's see. Come on, you know you want to fall out of the sky. Come on. Oh, it's definitely going slow without falling. Seriously, it's doing well. Doesn't want to fall. Fine, we'll give it some flaps. I'm going to get it to stall one way or the other. Or maybe not. Does not want to stall at all. Look like dip a wing. Nope. It's auto-centering itself. That dihedral in the wings. It doesn't want to stall. I can argue with that. I like a plane that's hard to stall, so that means I can probably really do some short runway landings with that. Yeah, the 750s, you got to get the full version, right, to get all the different ones and all the weather and all that in it. I noticed the latency on Rumble is much longer than this, but the picture quality looks better. Huh. Alright, where's my airport? Over there. Let's see what we do. Definitely don't need to be this high. The runway's only 200 feet off the ground. Nope, gotta watch overspeed. Whoa! It's definitely not a speed demon. 160 is tops and 170 is overspeed. And 140 is actually cruise. It's not a fast plane. I was reading the, it's starting to read the maximum flag extend speeds 130 for 20, 120 for 40. Oh, we got a voice alarm. Oh, you can shut the voice alarm off. Thank God. The stupid F-35 needs that before I fly it again. That irritated me flying that bird. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Alright, so the 130 we can put down the 1 notch of flaps. Going in. They're way too early. This is the most people I've seen fly in the Montreal area in a while. How about that dog bonk the headset? She reached up and smacked me because I wasn't paying attention. Get the next degree of flap out. Pull the throttle back and see how short we can. You're going to call this the XSTOL? Well, let's see how slow we can stall. Hey, Echo, how's it going? Just picked this up. It's a new one from Orbix. The P-750 XSTOL. Of course, I've been flying that Zenith for the last 3 days, and that thing's really short takeoff. Let's see what we got here. How short can we land it? That's short, and I don't even have the reverser hooked up. That was short for a big bird. Yeah, that was very short. I like it. I'll live with that. Let's take off and go around again and see what the hell we can do with it. I'm doing well, thank you. Well, no, not I got a cold, but other than that, I'm good. I couldn't rotate before 60 last time. You can rotate right about 60, 65. So that's short. That's short for 8 passengers. That's really short for 8 passengers in cargo. This is an impressive little bird. I think being short takeoff, I'm going to go around and land on one of the little grass strip over here if I can find it again. I know it's over here somewhere. We'll put it down over on what's it called, secret spot. Must be a secret. I lived here my whole life and never knew it was there until this game came out. I'm not doing local parking lot in this thing. How many hours it took me to get local? You know what? Maybe. If I had a headwind and angled the wind the right direction, I might be able to get this one down in the parking lot. There he is, I'm way over there, I think. That's it. You're going to judge every plane from here on out how short it lands so we can land in the parking lot. And last night I couldn't land on a roof of a building to save my life. I landed on like 5 or 6 buildings in New York City on these little tiny rooftops. And Bryce was on one that had a nice long run into it. I couldn't get on it. Like 8-10 tries before I could get down on the roof. Very stable. You know what I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something different this time around. Have a little fun with this after we land. We're gonna take and I'm gonna turn on some weather. I'm going to turn on some bad weather. See how it does. That's something I don't normally do on these first flights. I went a little faster than the last one, but I got to get the reverser hooked up. I got it, but for some reason it's not working for the props. It works great on the jet engine, not on the props. We turn around here, get lined up again, and we're going to give ourselves some bad weather. Oh, come on, trees. Ugh. It didn't like to turn going that fast. Apparently it doesn't like the taxi slow. The number of times I drove down this road and never knew there was a freaking airport there. Ah, turn, you beast. Okay, it doesn't like to turn in the grass and it's supposed to be made for these unimproved runways. Alright. Let's go get us some bad weather to fly. Well, we don't want hurricanes. We don't want soaring. Hailstorm? No. Torrential rain. Strong winds. There we go. Let's see what this bird's going to do in a bad thunderstorm. I'll probably regret that. Alright, Mr. William Kelly. Have a good day. That was a little map. Oh, this one down here? Or are you talking the one up the VFR map? Let's see how you do when I fly into this damn storm. I got regular little nav map working properly now, which is good. Yeah, if I saw a storm like this in real life, I would not be flying into it. I'd be heading around or to the ground. I'd land in that field before I'd fly into this thing in real life. I've got little nav map working really well, putting out my flight plans. This is not a flight plan. Oh, yeah, I love it for making flight plans. It works great. It's one of the best little tools there is for making your own flight plans. And it's free. It's totally free. All right, bird, how are you going to do in this mess? Actually, incredibly stable. This little thing's a rock, man. I get what you're talking. The one down the description. It works great. I don't use it. Some people use it to fly with. I don't use it to actually fly with, but it's what I do all my. It's rough in here, but this little plane's stable. I do all my flight plans with it. It's well worth it if you have the sim. If you're flying the sim at all, you should have a little nav map. It's great for making routes, figuring out places to fly. Hello, Tim McNeil. Welcome, welcome. It's not really a review. It's just me first flying it for the first time and trying to see how it does. If you want a review, I'm sure Banjo Frog or Prep Plays will have a full-blown review up very shortly. They both do the full in-depth reviews. I just jump in and fly them and try not to crash them. And right now, this one's really stable for being in a thunderstorm. I mean, it's bouncing pretty good, but it's pretty stable. Oh, the view. I thought review. Yeah, I misread that. I just reread it and realized, yeah, don't worry. I'll be out of this thing in a minute. I just wanted to see how the dang thing would do in a thunderstorm, and it's doing well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the runway. But we'll try. What's my altitude? Gotta watch my altitude. Whoa! I'm going down. 5,000 feet? No, I'm way the hell up. What am I doing? This is when you gotta trust your instruments, and it's hard to sometimes. Luckily, I know there should be nothing between me and about 3,000 or about 300 feet. My little pick is a friend of mine did some cartoons, aircraft flying around the world for me. Oh, now we're getting into some rough weather. Oh, I'm overspeed, that's why. What the hell? Oh, there's the runway. Wow! There's the ground. There's the parking ramp. Oops. I guess this thing doesn't have ILS. Well, thank God it's got good heavy undercarriage. I'm going to turn the weather off so I can land again. That was bad. Live weather. We'll go back to what it really looks like today. My PC, I use it's like a 2-year-old, 2.5-year-old Alienware. The Alienware Aurora. It's got the 2080 in it. The RTX 2080. There, now we can see the plane. The plane did fine. I did terrible. I'm the one that almost crashed it right in the ground. Got 1 million fuel tanks on this thing. There, when you gotta fuel it up, it's oh, not right. It's got 5. Does not pull out of them evenly, I see. Got a really skinny ass pilot in there. Yeah, I'm actually looking at the new Alienware. I think we're going to wait about 3 or 4 months to see if the price comes down on the new video cards. And go from there. Say this one's just about 3 years. Yeah, my next flight is Sunday. Sunday morning, my time, about 10 in the morning. I'm going to be gliding back in Guyana. We found a beautiful place to go gliding in the flight down there last night. So we'll be gliding there on Sunday. Then the next flight after that should be Tuesday evening. This thing is very well behaved for landing. I'll give it that. This thing makes me look good at landing. Yeah. When it makes me look that good, you know it's an easy plane to fly. If it makes my landing look that good, holy crap. So yeah, I think the next time I'm flying is Sunday, then Tuesday. A friend of mine has started flying on Mondays, doing the Reno air races in Denmark. I don't know. Usually guys are like 5 or 6 hours ahead. I think London's 5 hours ahead. So whatever you are close to London time, I can tell you in a second. Just feed it into the Google, figure out where the hell I'm at. Right now it's just after midnight, so you're exactly 6 hours ahead of me. So it'd be 4 p.m. your time Sunday. Well, all in all, pretty good little plane. I like it. I definitely will be trying it out in some bush flying. I will have to, unfortunately, breaks my heart. This plane was originally built to fly in New Zealand, and I've already been to New Zealand bush flying twice, and there's plenty to see still, so I'll probably go back again and fly this beast down there and see what it'll do. And it's in its own home. On that note, I'm going to check on out of here. This is my first flight of this bird, and it actually went quite well. But better than expected. Really stable, really fun. Price point isn't bad right now. Like I said, I think it's 24 US. And you get 4 versions, so it's not terrible. So on that note, everybody, thanks for stopping by. Such a short notice. Hope to see y'all in the next one. Till then, look out for each other and take care of yourself. I'm out of here.